This is all where it started. The year was 2007. I gave my first presentation on software testing. It was about weekend testing. I went through regional rounds, got some feedback, incorporated that back into the presentation, removed few slides, added few slides. And when I presented, it was a corner of, say, 1/4 of this room, right? There was Michael Bolton. And thankfully, from there on, I spent quite some time learning this. And then again, learning new things. And then finally started getting invitations for conferences. Most of the times I no longer apply through the submission process. For some of the conferences, I have started going through the papers, right? So it's a long journey, 9.5 years. So I might make a lot of mistakes. So I appreciate if you stop me, if you see something wrong, you stop, raise your hand, let me click a photo in my mind for 3 seconds, then we'll continue the discussion outside, right? So that I don't forget you. Cool. So let's get started. Let's have that back door open. Not for people to come in, it's their wish. If someone doesn't like, yeah, please feel free to go away. I don't want you to waste your time on something which you're not interested, right? We underestimate the time which we give to others. Boss, we are giving a part of our life. If you're still with me, let's get started. The topic, the last time I gave a talk, or rather I wanted to give a talk for STC, I thought challenging the theme of STC was the title of the talk. And they said, beta, tu challenge karega, we'll reject you. They rejected. This time I said, okay, I support you. Software testers' role in conscious quality delivery. See, I accepted. That's how you do it at conferences. You go with the theme, you come here, and then you talk against, and that's okay. But while proposing, remember the theme, go with the theme, right? Okay, so that's my name, Ajay Balamurugadas. I'm proud to say I'm a software tester. With many talks, people take polls. Let's do that. Us poll results se kuch nahi hone wala. We will do. How many of you are from the testing team? Okay, yeah, full hands down, please. Good. How many of you are from the QA team? Okay, less, good. How many of you are software testers? Equal to the first one. It will help during the presentation, I'll let you know why. So I call myself a software tester. Yes. So who am I? A hands-on software tester. I'm not the software tester who will come back after 2 weeks and say, okay, show me the reports. No, I actually test. Every day I go to my office, I test. So I'm a hands-on software tester who doesn't assure quality. I don't assure quality. See, I told you I make lots of mistakes. I'll keep challenging you folks. So I don't assure quality. Okay? But I gather information. About what? I gather information about the product. I interact with the product. Why? To give information for the management so that they can take informed decisions. They can always take decisions. Software testers are like the one-down batsman. In fact, I experienced for this talk also, right? Okay, after lunch, Ajay, be ready. Don't eat that ice cream. It's okay, you have to present. Then lunch, okay, lunch is done. Then, okay, quick, 3 more presentations. Slowly it's dragging on. Boss, you do after tea break. Okay, we software testers are used to such requests. अरे development, एक line fix है, रुक जाना, कल दूंगा ना build. Tomorrow I'll give you the build. We are used to that. So I am padded up like the one down, sitting there, here, everywhere, and then there's a break. Like it's like in the cricket match, you are padded up. You might come in the first over itself, first ball, Sehwag type duck, or you'll come down after 3 days, the second evening types, right? Okay, but I'm prepared. I'm a software tester, So, please pay some attention to this. I'm a hands-on software tester who doesn't assure quality, but I gather information for the management to make an informed decision. This is slide number 2 for the questions purpose, right? So the topic, role of a software tester in conscious quality delivery. Such a long, important, with so many important words. So we'll dissect one by one. What is quality? Quality is meeting customer expectations, satisfying customer expectations. And those will get you to the next round in the interviews. But if it actually doesn't meet the customer expectation, you'll be thrown out, right? So the first pick on the left, he's Mr. Jerry Weinberg, Gerald M. Weinberg. He says, quality is value to some person. I don't like the 2 hands in the Nokia, that ad, right? I don't like. Will Nokia replace? You don't like? Okay, don't like. I'll not replace. Now I am the CEO of Nokia. Now I say, Remo, it's time we show the faces. We have been showing hands, let's show the faces. Now will Nokia listen? Yes or no? Why? That's CEO. So quality is value to some person. That was the original definition. Then James Buck, the person, the photo in the center, and then Michael Bolton, they both added 2-3 words. They told, quality is value to some person who matters. Quality is value to some person who matters. Now that's where we testers need to understand the definition of quality with respect to that stakeholder who matters. It could be that team member who will do your work if you go on leave tomorrow. It could be to that project manager who will take you in his next project if you do good in this project. It could be that client who will hire you from contract to permanent. So depends. I hear so many questions. Oh, what was your baseline metrics? And after this presentation, right? What should be my baseline metrics? Boss, do people understand the term called context? In that context, it was 20%. Don't go back to your organization with the same 20% and say, oh, 20% it doesn't work. No. In every context, so based on the context, you take decisions, right? So, the next. Those who raised their hands, right, for how many of you are in the QA, what is that? Quality assurance. Can you please raise now? Yeah, I like your confidence. But the numbers, the hands have come down. So there is a very good blog. I don't want to get into a debate right now. Michael Bolton has already done a very good blog post. It says, testers, get out of the quality assurance business. One blog post. I'm pretty confident it will change your testing career and your thoughts. Now that we know what's quality, quality is value to some person who matters. The QA engineer part. I will assume that you have read the blog post. And after that you will say, yes boss, let's remove that quality assurance. Let's have it as quality assistance. The QA people, do you know or can you answer confidently that your developer sitting in that third desk had upgraded his browser? Can you say? खुद का browser कब update होता पता नहीं. Right? If I have that install updates automatically, I never know when that browser gets updated. How can I assure for that developer? Then how can you assure for the code that gets developed on that machine? Think about it. If you have control over each element in the whole process, then what you say, I'll agree you're doing quality assurance. Now what you're doing is quality assistance. This is not what I read. I told you. I raffle some trouble, change some things. So let's accept. You don't have control over the complete process. I don't have control over the complete process. Month end till 5 o'clock salary did not come. I don't know what happened. Things happen. Who takes the ship or no ship decision? Let's not release the product. We have so many blockers. We have 3 criticals. Boss, tomorrow is the demo. Tomorrow we have the conference at STC. If we don't release it in STC, we will not be the first to market. For next 10 years, we cannot put that line, first to market. Let's release it. We'll fix the bugs later. Why? Stakeholder who matters is not you. Please remember that. Right? Good. So we should not be the gatekeepers. We should be like the headlights. Something happens, you observe, you evaluate, then ignore. But you throw light. Boss, have you looked at this piece of code? It has not been touched. Have you looked at this piece of code? It has been touched by someone who is going into his wedding. So you can imagine the emotional state of the developer or the tester who has tested this. Right? Full happy feelings. Before marriage, no? Right? So you throw light. You are not the gatekeeper. You should not say, oh, there are 10 bugs. We are not releasing it. Let's do a dharna. No, you cannot. You are not the stakeholder who matters. Right? Different concept. Let's go. Now comes the role of software testers. Ask any random software tester, what do you do? I find bugs. As if that's the only thing they do. Yeah, take. Yeah, taking a photo. Why my photo? Let them take fully. Right? So first, we learn the product. Correct? If someone says, I learn from the requirements, come here. Right? We learn the product, how we interact. By take 1, no, as input. Oh, you work. Take 10, take 1,000. Oh, you don't work. Okay. 1,000 is the boundary. Bring the developer who told 200. Boundary value testing. BVA, boundary value analysis. What analysis you do? Adding plus, subtracting 1. That's the boundary value analysis you do. As software testers, question, what is the boundary? What is the hidden boundary? What is the known boundary? What is the boundary you are going to modify? Why this boundary was decided? That's where software testers come into picture. If you say, oh, the developer told 10 is the limit for this field, I'll try with 11 and I'll try with 9, you will pass some certification, not real software testing. So you learn product, then we'll come down. You hunt bugs. Now I'll tell you a secret. Good testers, okay, very good testers, they actually don't test to find bugs. They already have a list of bugs. Seriously, don't laugh. Seriously, they already have a list of bugs. See, he's nodding yes. They already have a list of bugs. They check whether this product has that bug or not. True? This is not a joke. Seriously, if you're not doing that, you should be afraid. Because that's the wrong method. You are spending 10 minutes to find, will this search accept that script tag? By trying out all the characters. No, first you try that script tag. Because you know there will be a bug there. Right? Now think, take 3 seconds and think. For search field, what all bugs can be there? Search doesn't give the correct results. It does not remember my search history. It does not take diacritics like the quote, John's iPhone, that single quote. It doesn't take comma. All that can be bugs, right? Now you already have the list of bugs. Now search for these bugs in your product. Instead of writing test cases, you do this first. Now that is just for search. Now think for address. Now think for pin code. Now like that, if you already have a list of bugs and then you take any product and say, oh, does this product have this bug? Does this product have this bug? Then your testing will be faster. Right? Now there is already a list. Google for, take your notes out. Google and keep writing. Google for 300 common software errors. What did I say? 300 common software errors. It is a PDF, 18-page PDF with more than 300 bugs. Scrolling mein bug, search mein bug, pagination mein bug, you name it, shopping cart mein bug. That's how smart testers do. They keep revising that list. Oh, bug number 5, go in my mind. You have seen that video, no? Testing is, chapandi. You have seen that, right? Like that, good testers do this. Bug number 5, pagination means, oh, this bug, go in my memory. Bug number 6, go in my memory, like that. And then when they get the product, they test. So that's about bug hunting. Next, assess quality. Just now I told, we cannot assure quality. We don't know who will leave the company when. How can we assure quality of that person? Impossible task. Automate tasks. I did not say automate tests. That will open up another can of worms. Automate tasks. How many of you know AutoIt? I learned AutoIt trying to automate Orkut. They asked me to use AutoIt to automate our product. C में 60, कहाँ का programming. So what did I do? I learned the basics. Mouse command or something. Then go click, mouse click. Do then I say double click, like that. In Orkut, you had your friend's birthday. Then click there, it will open up some pop-up. You write happy birthday, post. Make learning fun, automate your task, save your time. You must have heard of that post by some programmer who kept automating everything. If he is not logged in before 9 o'clock, send that he is out of office with leave. He is after 9 p.m., send a SMS to his wife. Kya banda, we should meet. Automate task. Requirement analysis. Quick tip for requirement analysis also. I ask in interviews. I take interviews. I ask in interviews. I'll give you a line from a requirement document. A user can upload 50 files. Now, can you think of all the questions you can come up? I want to know whether you can think. They'll come file size, file format, concurrent or single. See, this is like random thinking. Now, I'll give you a technique. Again by Jerry Weinberg. He says, use the, bola tha na, notes open karo. Mary had a little lamb heuristic. What is that? Mary had a little lamb heuristic. Now, what is how do you apply this? You emphasize each word. Mary had a little lamb. Not Mohan, not Raju. Who had? Mary. Okay, next. Emphasize the next word. Mary had a little lamb. Mary doesn't have now. Mary had a little lamb. That gives you a different perspective of approaching the same sentence. Mary had a little lamb. Mary had a little lamb. Oh, then we will have to think about age, constraints, standards. Little lamb, not dog. Speed, how much it can run, non-veg or veg, all that comes, right? Now you put in all those. Due to lack of time, I'm not explaining more. Now if you put all of those, Mary had a little lamb. Mary had a little lamb. Mary had a little lamb. Like that, let's do that for a user can upload 50 files. A user can upload 50 files. What do you mean? Only one user can upload at a time? Or who is that user who can upload that files? User can upload. Who is that user? Oh, what are the user levels? Authorization. give me about authorization, give me about roles, give me about access levels, information about access levels. How many words I have analyzed? 2. How many questions? More than 10. How is this for requirement analysis? Can ka kya matlab hai? What do you mean can? Is it optional? Okay. More about it on Google. Let's go for compare products. How many of you compare your competitor products? Apna product test karne time nahi, competitor product. Simple tip. Google for top 10 industries, okay? For each industry, Google for top 20 companies. Make a list, keep revising that list. A, if you want to switch jobs, that will help. B, if you have a new product you want to compare, you know where to compare. Boys Tamil film, translated in multiple languages. Information, knowledge is power. He knows at what time, which temple will give what food, correct? Like that, if software testers know, CEO asks, let's compare Flipkart versus Amazon, boss, done. Ui, super tester, right? Understand quality, you have done already. Someone who matters. Bug investigation, notes open, testingeducation.com/capital B, capital B, capital S, capital T, BBST, black box software testing. testingeducation.com/BBST, excellent PDF, excellent videos, free of cost. Document issues. Hey, we do that in Jira, boss, that is bug. I'll tell you what's an issue. You are testing a printer, okay, you are testing a printout. Color doesn't print as your expectation, that is a bug. You have to walk down 2 floors to collect that printout, that's an issue. Issue is anything which slows down your testing. Bugs also slows down your testing, that's a different matter. Issue is anything that slows down your testing. Okay, anything that slows down your project is an issue. So document issues. We have so many issues, we don't document. Think about it. What was that for? No, I'm asking time limit or something. Last 5 minutes. Okay. So you apply techniques, you learn continuously. Because as a test, you do 4 things. You configure, you observe, you evaluate, you ask, right? And then you take decision. So you support customers. Okay, let's move. 5 minutes, right? So now that you understand what's quality, you have understood the roles, you might never hit as many times as you hit for serendipity. Serendipity means, oh, I wanted to meet you, you are here. That is serendipity. You will not meet. You will meet bugs whenever you want, wherever you want. Understand the stakeholders. Google for stakeholders. I picked it from Google. I'm pretty sure this will be there. Internal stakeholders, external stakeholders. Why I am asking you to understand stakeholders? Because every stakeholder will have his or her own mission. Now that brings us to mission. Do you know your mission? I test. That I know. Tell me more. You know why you test? Because if I don't test, my boss will shout. No, that's not a real mission. You test to find bugs, that could be one mission. You test to compare your product with another product, that could be another mission. You test your product to check if it's demo ready, that's another mission. So there are different missions. Go ask. Okay, understand that. And then your team's mission. You could be very good in programming. You might be asked to write small tasks. That could be your mission. But the one sitting next to you might be very good in accessibility. So your mission might not be same with some other person. Don't confuse. So know your mission, know your team's mission, know the mission for this release, this project. There are many differences. And when mission varies, please do not follow the same approach and say we did not get appraisal. Work according to the mission. Improve skills. Questioning, thinking. Social skills. Social skills is, how many of you are sitting next to your own friends or people from the same company? क्या फायदा? कल भी जाके उन्हीं के साथ बात करना. Sit with someone new. right? Say hi. It's very simple. Robin Sharma taught me. Very simple. Hi, smile. Hi, I am Ajay. You? If they don't respond, okay. Hi, I am Ajay. If they respond, you know a friend. If they don't respond, you know whom not to respond. Right? That's social skills. Problem solving, then communication, then technology. This is confer. Right? You don't need a conference to confer. I should not be telling this in a conference. Let me rephrase it. You don't need just conferences to confer. What is confer? I Googled, define confer in Google. To meet, to talk, to discuss. You don't need a conference. Company paid. Company paid. If company pays, come. Or else think about it. We have a monthly meetup, free meetup. Join us. What is the future? Bus, you all will be replaced. How scary it is. Don't get into that situation. Let's improve our skills. We'll be the future. I have done a keynote on the future of testing is here. It is on the link, notes open. I am not a programmer for that. They write, right? Open project, something like that. I'm not a programmer, I'm just saying notes open. That the link is bit.ly, bit.ly, all lowercase, /AJ, Ajay, AJ, keynote, KEYNOTE. 1 hour video. Do some other work, just listen. If you are interested, look at the video also. So the future is freelancers will jump in, startups will jump in. Where do we fit in? 3 minutes, you can finish your presentation on time, whatever the client demands. That's where you'll rule. Some interesting experiences. Amir Khan said something, Snapdeal ratings have gone down. So as a tester, I'm saying, if you can correlate your brand ambassador and all of that, you can say, boss, he has already gone to jail. Let's not have him as a brand ambassador. See, that's where you help. Facebook. Someone's house burned. Facebook says, your year in review. Tester would have thought about this. Boss, some bad experiences, what would happen? No more lies. I am pretty sure someone would have known that there was that device. Why we did not tell? Because the most important skill is courage. Sometimes it comes with age. Think about it. First time, this phone, 1 rupee. Remember? Now this time it's a success. The big billion day. First time, tester would have said, boss, this slowed our server go down. Think about it. These are the places where the testers can help. Where the testers role in conscious quality delivery. See, I tied it back to the theme. Wrap up. You understand quality, you understand role of software testers, you understand stakeholders, internal, external, and the mission. You improve skills, you expand your scope. Expanding your scope is like that, all those incidents, experiences, right? Then takeaways from this session. It was fun, but I don't know what I learned. This slide is for you. But I've been through all that, so I know. Learn what I don't know, share what I know. Simple concept. Keep applying, you will be hit. I do that. Be courageous. Flop show, hit show. Always give a show. Don't be afraid of Janta. They also want to be like you, but they are afraid. Provide comprehensive report. Don't say 80 cases passed. Compare cases with KISS. I got 2 KISS. From whom? When? When you were 1 year old, you got a KISS. That is important. Or when you proposed and you got a KISS. See, there's a difference. Context. So give comprehensive report. Okay, don't just give numbers. And don't rely on numbers alone. Go for the story behind the numbers. Probable list of bugs, that 300. That is one way to build your bug repository. I'll give you one more trick to be a super duper hit with developers. You have not got the product to test. Okay? But you know what the product is. Give a list of bugs to the developers. Probable list. See, you might not have thought about this string in the search. You might not have thought about session expiry in your session. You might not have thought about your cookie expiry. All that you give a huge list. They'll be very happy. Don't go for, my boss will say you have not logged any bugs. Don't listen to such bosses. You'll be a super hit with your developers. He'll give you a good LinkedIn recommendation. You'll get into a good company, better company. Talk to other testers. Don't crib about management, like me. Don't crib. Keep learning, you'll do. Understand that things can be different. No one told me about that timer, okay? So understand that things can be different. Compare with previous versions. Use heuristics and oracles. Notebook open. Google for quality perspectives mnemonics. MNEMONICS. It will give a very good list of techniques. Next, blog, tweet, confer, present. Okay, my Twitter ID is Ajay184F. Okay, cool. See you in the online world. Thank you.
Thank you, Ajay. That was quite an entertainment that you took the crowd around.
Knowledgeable entertainment.
Knowledge, I'm not the right person to talk about knowledge.
Completed. When you entertain, that's when people listen.
That's when people connect, right?
Perfect. Now please ask questions quickly.
Any questions from the audience?
You need some more time, right? Sample questions रखा था 1 second.
सर आप तो पूरी तैयारी करके आए हो.
Hello, Ajay.
Yes.
Sit here. I'm here.
Yes, sir.
Just one question which I wanted to ask you. Didn't talk about, or you can add to it, testers should be a little bit creative about creative testing. Of course, you said we should have a list of defects and things and all. So, like creative testing mean some of the difference from product to product. Like some hints or something, how do we find defects creatively? Not that, it should not be that I execute 1,000 test cases, but I didn't file a defect at all. So by executing few test cases, I should be able to creatively identify defects in the product.
2 parts. You want to be creative or you want to find more bugs?
Creative in finding more bugs.
Indian. Creative in finding more bugs. A, know that there are bugs. First point. Don't accept defeat. Irreproducible bugs, they are not irreproducible. That critical condition, if you hit, you will get that bugs. How to deal with intermittent problems. That is the Google search term. You will hit a blog post from James Buck on this big tips to deal with intermittent bugs. Now that we have taken out the condition that there are bugs and there are no intermittent bugs, let's talk about how to creatively find more bugs. Who puts bugs? Who puts bugs? Developers, go talk to them. Arey, listen, I'm not completed. Go talk to them. Don't ask where are the bugs. Don't ask. Ask, what have you done? Ask, how have you implemented this part of the code? Can you explain this part of the code to me? Have you used some third-party tool, third-party plugin? Have you imported some other code from some other feature? Right? Ask questions. Now that you have knowledge about your enemy, good knowledge about your enemy, then you will be able to create more good tests. If your tests are good, your bugs will appear. Because they also want to achieve salvation. They don't want to hide in the same dump of code, right? Good. So talk to the people, talk to the developers, talk to the people who matter, you will understand. Because we might find a lot of bugs, but those might not be the bugs because stakeholder who matters, go ask them. Talk to people, that will answer.
Thank you.
This is the
Chaitra, thank you Ajay for a wonderful session. You've been very honest, and the concept what it is. It's a simple concept. The way it is put across is, very good.
Thank you.
And my question is, I'm curious to know why have you not put the type of testers, like curious tester, I'm functional tester. So what is your viewpoint on that?
How many of you are domain testers? I am a banking domain tester. I am a NASA security. Yeah, domain testers is not something to be chased. You should be ready to test anything, anywhere, under any circumstances. How? Skills. Sachin, Lords or Nagpur pitch? He does not play? I am not asking you to develop. I am asking in testing you do all that. Sachin doesn't play football. I am not saying testers go develop. I am saying in testing, web testing, mobile testing, banking, domain testing, app testing, embedded software testing, ETL testing, learn everything. I'm not saying learn everything about everything. Learn something about everything and everything about something. You will do good. Don't worry about domains or types of testers. You should be all in one in all.
You mean testers are unique, it can be, it's just thinking your mindset.
It's like if you develop your left hand will be strong. If you develop your right hand will be strong. If you develop your web testing technology, you will be good in web testing technology. Usse ek yaad aaya, note 36 days of web testing by Rob Lambert, very good resource. So if you are very good in mobile testing, you will become very good. You will call yourself as mobile tester. So it depends what you want to develop. See, I have not developed a specific skill very good. What I am is, I'm a software tester. I can test software, Aam Janta types, right?
Thank you.
Thank you. 2 is a bad number, man. 1 more at least.
Anyone else?
Ajay, extremely superb, knowledgeable presentation given to us in the most simplest way. Thank you very much for it. My question is, just like how these are the openings for a tester, right? The mindset opening which you have done. What do you think could be a complementing mindset opening for a developer?
My third book, 50 plus tips to improve tester-programmer relationship. I have written 6 books. I priced each book at 75, 90 rupees, put 120, cancel and put 100, all that. Nothing worked. I made some 10,000 rupees. Then I put everything for free. It is available on enjoytesting.blogspot.com. There are 6 books. Mobile testing, there is 1 book. How to win contests, there is 1 book. How to become a good tester is 1 book. 50 plus tips to improve tester-programmer relationship is 1 book. UI and UX tips is 1 book. Aur ek hai, pata nahi, I wrote long back. So there is 1 book, 6 books total. So feel free to go through them. I know that people don't read big books. Each one is maximum 25 pages, 25 A4 sheets, okay? Experience, no, I've been there and come this side, that's all.
Thank you very much.
Good, thank you. Thanks a lot.
Ajay's next book is Dating a Tester.
What?
Ajay's next book is Dating a Tester.
No,
asked a
I
question.
started that.
Saying what happens when you date a tester?
I started that. I love you, but you don't love me. I started that. Then I got married. Then I got married. I burnt all the written copies. I deleted whatever, all that.
We'll still find a copy and present it to your wife.
Wife, I'm married. Why more? Huh? You are not punished for the same crime twice. Because I read the law books also sometimes, just to increase knowledge about if some product comes about law, then I can say, boss, I know about IPL. See,
That domain is also covered.
yes.
Wonderful, Ajay. Thank you so much. A big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, thank you.
Ajay, brilliant job. Thank you. And this is a small token of appreciation from QAI.
Thank you. It
I'll
all
give it to you on the
started
left
here.
hand.
No problem. The heart closest to the heart, the hand closest to the heart. Scouts and Guides principle, left hand, right? Good.
Lovely.
Thank
Good
you.
having you.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you. I'd also like to call the 2 previous speakers, Mir and Stefan, who missed out on. May I call Mir, please, and Stefan? Stefan, thank you for your session post-lunch, and we missed you. I don't know where you, kind of not at all. This is for you. And thank you for your presentation too. Do we have Mir here? Okay. Stefan? Okay, we'll take a, Padma wants a photo.